I got a big giant box. We're gonna open it up and see what's inside. Razor knife. It's heavy, I can tell you that. Razor knife away for a second. It is a big giant box and a big giant box. If I can get this one out, we'll be in business. Alright, we got a big giant box. I gotta cut some more stuff on it. One, two, that's it. Alright. This away real quick. Alright, we got a truck, a big old truck that takes a whole bunch of high voltage batteries. It's got some new stuff apparently. This would make a big difference if I had like an older version, because this is the version, where's that? Does it say on there? Anyway, this is a version 5, and it has some new radios and receivers and metal servos and smart speed controllers. I don't know what that means, but it's apparently smart. Maybe smarter than me, I don't know. New motor, and then it's got some new brace things that the old one that I don't know anything about had. A new design. This is the old one, that's a new one. New box for stuff to go in. Some new stuff here, some new stuff there, a whole bunch of new stuff. But again, I don't have an older one, so I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. So let's open it up. All right, so here's our box. Here's our package. This has some stickers, some tools, some extra disc for tuning the oil-filled shocks, and a little manual that looks like it covers like all the 6S vehicles that Arrma sells. And then we'll pull out this box first because it's easier to get to. Big old box. And in this big old box is a not so big radio. It's got a little thumb button there. I don't know what that's for. Steering wheel, I do know what that's for. Throttle and brakes. Put some batteries in it as usual. Alright, so there's our radio. Put it over here to the side. We'll throw them bubbles over there. Too bad my boy's not here because he would love those bubbles. Slip this out. Good grief. Sounds like there's something in there. I'll check that later. Sounds like there's something in there too. Check that later. There's nothing in here, and this box is empty now, and that leaves us a very large RC vehicle. So this is a Arrma Kraton. It's a 6S model. It is considered to be a 8th scale RC. There it is from the bottom. Metal chassis, big A-arms, big tires. Got a wing on the back of it. Pull the body off here. Nice little body. It says underneath there, don't just bash, blast. It's actually got some little protective things that keep it from the parts of the car that it would rub against, to keep it from rubbing the paint off. It's got it on where the body mounts go too. That's pretty cool. And then it's got little retainers to hold your pins so you don't lose them, which that happens a lot. I've never had an RC car that had those retainer clips, but I've lost tons and tons of those clips along the way. Anyway, so here's the car. We got some huge, big bore metal shocks. Really nice. Some big meaty looking tires, look like they'll grip pretty good. There's a bar right here. This is like a roll bar from what I've been told. If you flip it over, it gives support on the bottom side of the body so it doesn't tear it up. Pretty large brushless motor, pretty large heat sink and speed control motor down there. It's got the steering servo isn't really that big. It's actually about the same size as the smaller 10 scale vehicles I've had, but it's supposed to be really strong, and it has all metal gears in it, so hopefully it'll hold up and do the job well. And then of course the wing is actually attached to the car itself. It's a rigid wing. It's not Lexan flexible stuff like the body. It's actually like a hard thing that's, I'm guessing it's supposed to be functional for actual downforce. Got some cross braces in here, pretty big battery tray here for whatever kind of batteries you want to put in it. But that's it's got sway bars in it too. I've never had an RC with, well actually I take that back. I have had an RC with sway bars, but I had to put them on. It didn't come with it. It was like a add-on thing that I did. But anyway, this is the Arrma Kraton. You can see the size of it. It's pretty big. Looking forward to running it. This is a sad part of the unboxing video. My batteries and my charger will not be here till tomorrow. And on top of that is coming USPS. So it's probably going to be, who knows when it's going to come, or it might be delayed for 2 weeks, or it might come Friday, or who knows. You know, USPS has become a little less than dependable with packages, but fingers crossed that I only have to wait a day looking at this cool toy that I can't play with before my batteries get here. I can charge them up and take this thing for a spin. But anyway, that's the unboxing of my Arrma Kraton 6S.